Hello, how are you? This is Jelly Bling. I have a project to share using simply Zinnia. So I used this on a project just maybe a week ago or so, and I saw this one online by Kreatives Papier, Wunder. And she did a card somewhat similar to this, but using the Irresistible Blooms stamp set, which is an online exclusive, and it's just, you could tell I've been stamping all day. It was just beautiful. So I used the new online exclusive and the dies, but gotta tell you, I hand cut most of these just because I wanted the flower not to have too much of a white border. There's that one. Then this one. And this is Around the Bend dies. Isn't this might be my favorite. But then I say that about each one of them. And look at that. Are you saying, what colors are those? Bubble Bath, Freesia, and Petunia Pop. So pretty. So I want to do another one. I've already done two with a black outline, memento, coloring them with the blends. And of course, love that. But I want to do another one because I love the look of this one. And this is using Versamark and white embossing powder and then watercoloring. And it's kind of a fun process. It goes considerably quicker than coloring with the blends. And it's kind of fun. So, let's see, we've got landscape. Let's do another portrait using, oh, that's another thing. 4 flowers. This one has a stem on it. These 3 flowers were taken from right here. Just cut them like really close where the stem attaches to the flower. Same with this one. So let's do one with the plant stem on it. In the leaves. Okay, so we'll be using simply Zinnia Bundle. Around the Bend, the words are great. The dies. This is all focused on this die right here. And Zinnia and Around the Bend. This is really pretty. You know, I have a this die right here. Look at that. Did that some time ago, but it's really pretty. It's real fun. And this is like a trifold. So there, you open it. Fun. Oh, and this stamp, I kept on trying to find a way to add it to today's project. It just didn't work, but I love that stamp. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So here we go. Oh, the color wheel. The color wheel and the new catalog, and this has all the new colors on it, Petunia Pop. The color wheel in the catalog, it isn't an interactive color wheel, but it's just a picture of it without this piece on it. Therefore, you can think complementary colors are opposite and triadic, just like different points on here, and monochromatic, and I always say this wrong, analogous. Just means lots of similar colors. So for the base, we are using lots of similar colors. And then coming up with these colors, I was thinking, well, I haven't really represented like the yellows and oranges really bright. There's just hints of them in here. But as I was looking through here, I'm looking at like azure. It was telling me to color them in pumpkin, peach pie, copper clay, Cajun craze, or coral. And if you know me, those aren't my favorite colors. So I thought, well, I'm adding green in here, right? That's Parakeet Party, which isn't listed because Parakeet Party is going away. So now we're getting better. If you look at the triadic, it has the blues, it's got the bright greens, and it also has like the rich pinks. And where's Petal Pop? Petal Pop is over here, so I kind of stretched it. Can you do that? Anyhow, this color chart, it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Watercolor. So I have a lot of the pieces already cut out, but I want to show you how it goes together. Oh, and I like to tell you the sizes. Okay, the base paper is, and this is Orchid Oasis. The base paper is 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, and then next is Azure Afternoon. That is 5.5 by 3 3/4, and there's 2 of them. Might as well do this. And I'll tell you, when cutting papers, I do my best, and usually the layers have a full border all the way around them. But because these go right here in the middle, oh, this one is good. I'll tell you, all of my other samples, it was just hanging off just by a hair, and it's like, oh, I have to cut it. And then I'd get to the next layer, and you know what I'm saying. Oh, I gotta cut it. But today, and, well, let's see. I was gonna say, and you just take your snips and you trim it, but I'll probably have to do that. And then 3 pieces of white, and the white is 5.5 by 3.5. And if you're saying, why 3 pieces? 1 for the inside, 1 to stamp on, and 1 for right here. So this one is for the front top. Oh, and I don't have it. I should go and gamble on something today, because look how all my pieces, oh, love it. Okay, so this piece is this right here, and it's going to use the Around the Bend die. So when you're putting this on here, I'm going to put it at maybe a little bit of an angle, and this side is a smooth side with the stitching. See right here, the smooth side with the stitching, and all these little kind of bubbles are going to go off to the side. You can really see the smooth side with the stitching right there. So I'm going to put it here, run it through, then turn it over, and just have it something random. Okay. So here's what I came up. Oh, and this piece here just gets thrown away. Look at the shape of that. Yes. So these are just going to be stuck on, but before they're stuck on, look at that shape. It's not as some of them are, I did a little bit curvier, as in, see how this one starts here and it swooshes and it really drops down. I guess that does a little bit of it. This one I cut quite a bit, and the little bubbles are going off the side, but it's a little bit bigger of a swoosh, and the swoosh is kind of wider there. But you know, I think they all look good. Well, now that one is just a lovely swoosh. But see the hints of darker color? We're going to do that now with a blending brush. Okay, these get blending brushed. Oh, and then blending brush, this one I did at the top. This one I did in the middle. And this one I did on the side. So this card is going to be going up and down with this on it. So how about, I don't know, middle? Should we do middle? Let's do middle. Middle of the swoosh. Blending brush, and there's a little bit on there. This is a darker color, so this color is Tahitian Tide. Did I tell you Tahitian Tide? Tahitian Tide size is 5.5 by 3.5. And because there's a cut in the middle, we can kind of stretch it however big you want. So this is Starry Sky. Oh, it's supposed to be Azure. Oh, this is supposed to be for the words. Well, that would have made it really dark. Oh, wait till you see all these colors. Starry Sky. Versamark. Okay, you ready for a bit of Summer sunshine. Woohoo. We have memento, grape, azure, poppy parade, shaded spruce, flirty flamingo, pumpkin pie, old olive, and crushed curry. And as I'm looking around, it's like, did I really use all those? But I did with the watercoloring, which we're going to do. Azure. Okay. Well, that was fun. Yay! Azure afternoon in the middle. Looking good. I might stretch it out a little further. But I definitely want to leave some just tied so it looks kind of glowing. Because if I did the whole thing, it's like, well, you should just do a different color paper. Okay, now this one. So today I had class, kind of out all day, which is fun. It's good to spend time with the girls. But when I came home, the magic box is what is a delivery box right outside the gate, and Barbara named it that because she said, you put magic stuff in there. The magic box had magic in it. It had a Stampin' Up! Order from On Stage. There's all kinds of stuff sitting right over there, and it's like, oh. So that's why I grabbed the markers. Okay, so I did that one a little heavy. Oh, I should do the inside. What should I put? That's the outside. What should I put on the inside? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I'll probably do more water. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. So here I did more watercoloring. Maybe the big flower, because I'm going to do this stem one. Okay, how about like that? Okay, if it's like that and it's watercolored, I do the swoosh. Okay, got a plan. Da 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 da, and swoosh. Swoosh at the bottom, because this one is, oh no, this one's going up and down. Swoosh at the bottom. I guess I keep on worrying about my center bald spot, but that's where the flower will go. Okay, we are good. A good start. So these can get stuck on. Look how vibrant that is. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use glue just because I tried to use my tape runner and it doesn't do very good on the corners because they're so delicate and narrow. So glue it is. And let's hope my luck continues so I don't have to trim them. I can't believe how lucky I've been so far. Put it here on the edges, just in case it's perfect size. I certainly don't want it coming out. Okay, so this is gonna go, what is that? That's a glue covering the hole, right on the white, right on the edge. This one is good too. Oh, I need to go gamble. If you knew how late it was, well, 10 after 9. Tony's on a bus trip. And he keeps texting me saying, okay, I'll be back at 9:30. Oh, that would be soon. Then it's, oh, I'll be back at 10. I think the latest one is 11. Now, anyhow. He's gone. I craft. Yeah. Okay. This goes right on the edge. There. Perfection. I love how dark that is. Okay. So now to do the watercoloring. So the watercolor, we're going to use Versamark ink and white powder. And if in your head you're saying, if you use white powder, you're not going to see anything, you're right. But I have a plan. So I'm going to do one of this, the big flower, and one of the stem, with the stem. So the stem will need to go like that. Versamark. I have like 5, 8 Versamark pads. Where are they? They're all in project boxes. Until I get done with all the projects in there, they get to stay. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Love me some spots. Okay, so this, after I stamp it, heat emboss it, watercolor it, I would say I'm going to use the die to cut it out. That had black ink on it. Uh-oh. Look at this too. Okay. Well, back up. And because Versamark is so sticky, I'm going to use my cleaner spray. Maybe it'll help dissolve all the sticky. It smells good. Get it clean. Okay, let's try that again. Do over. I bet you if I put the white powder over that, the white powder would cover it up. Should I try? Sure. Let's try. It could be an experiment. Oh, I had to do the other one. Leave room for the words. Okay, this is an experiment. If the white powder covers up the tint color, obviously darker, and if it doesn't, I'm going to flip it over or get a new paper. I see a bunch there. I should have used my buddy. Okay. Well, that colored it pretty good. That took away the hints of memento. Okay, so to color this, are you looking at that saying it looks pretty white? So when you're going to go to color it, if you're really good and you could see the images, the area is good, well, then go for it. But because I think it's a little bit hard, just take a color and we're going to make it really light because I want to color these with because I want it to be, okay, this one is like really soft so you can see the words good. I want to do grape, sky, and maybe some azure. So I have them ready to go. And what I did see the color on there, I took the block and just put it into the pad. I think I might need a little bit more starry sky. And then, oh, I need more grape. Oh, I'm going to need some greens too. Green because I'm doing the stem on this one. Okay, great. Grape is great. I've been using a lot of grape lately. I think just because I did the lavender somewhat recently. And that had a lot of purples in it. Okay, so these are done. And for the greens, how about spruce? It's kind of a cool tone, and it's definitely different than Parakeet Party and Granny Apple that I'm going to use for just the little greenery. Okay, spruce it is. There we go. For the longest time, I would take my aqua painter, put it in here, and then I'd have kind of a watermark, like really light. It's like, well, yeah, I was watercoloring. I diluted it. Okay, so we can see the images, I'm going to take a really light, watered down bit of color. How about starry sky? Because I'm thinking if that's real watered down, I could cover it with the spruce, and I can also cover it with the petals. Let's see how this is going to look. A little bit dark. I'm going to give this a squeeze, get it a little bit more watery. Okay, and just swoosh. And see how that is really light, but you can see the outline of what we're going to be working with. And it's fine if I get some of this up on the flowers, because the flowers are going to be colored these colors anyhow. But at least I could see the outline of what I'm working with. Okay, that's a good start. Okay, so to color it in, let me start with the green, the spruce. Just color, color, and I can always add more. And because I'm going to be cutting close to the white embossed line, it's okay if you color outside the lines. That's just fine. So, because it's heavy with ink, I'm kind of staying away from the leaves. Okay, now it's getting waterier, so I just go for it. Isn't that fun? So I try to hold it up when I'm doing the blends. I don't know if I can do this. Here's leaves up here. But because I did that swoosh of color, at least I can see what I'm working with. And if it isn't perfectly smooth, after you get it on there, it's okay. It looks better after it's cut out. Ooh, look at that. And the white embossing powder kind of resists the watercoloring, which is fun in itself. That one has hints of blue in it. I kind of like it. Went outside the line. Good thing I'm going to be trimming this. Hand trimming it. Okay, am I done? Is there more green on there? That might be it. Okay. That's good. So now on to grape. So I'm going to start by going wherever I know the flower starts, the petal starts. And then I'll come back with a different color. So at this point, I'll just do these. Got green there on that petal. Okay, and now, how about, maybe this one can have azure on it. Ooh, hoo-ah. You never know what you're gonna get. Every flower is different. With some grape. Grape, I'll put grape on a different one. This one, okay, I have a plan. So this one can be azure. Then, see how the little grape looks. Well, that's fun. I think maybe grape should have been further down, but it's looking really pretty. I think the darker you get it, the more vibrant your flower is. Okay, so you see where I'm going with that, right? Oh, and then the center. Oh, did I clean that up? The center, let's do it in, because I have these Poppy Parade. It's like, I don't know where the center is. It's hard to see it. Maybe I should have done it light. Oh, that one is identified. The way that I keep going at this, you wouldn't know that I already have one done. You think it's kind of fun? Yeah. Okay, so we did watercoloring. And we put these up here, because if it's up to me, I'll get dirty. Giving it a squeeze, emptying it out, because your brush should always be clean before you put the lid on. Okay, and this is for the words. How about thanks so much? And I found you kind of need a little bit bolder words for this project. These are a bit, oh, if I stamp it at the very top, I don't have as much to cut. Isn't that pretty? Which is this in? Is this in simply Zinnia? Zinnia? Yes, isn't that pretty? I haven't used that. Okay, so with the dies from Around the Bend and Zinnia, I am going to cut using Granny Apple and Parakeet Party. I'm going to cut these Zinnia antler seaweeds, and just plain old leaves. Okay. There we go. I already did that. Do I have an extra one? I do. Huh? Okay. So here they are all colored, and I cut it out. Is this just pretty? And this one, you can tell everyone comes out different. Okay, so let's build this. And I'm not sure about a plan for building. This is like all in the same color family. And then this can go right here. And then when I put the green in, it'll make this stand out better. Okay, so first, this beautifulness gets dimensionals. And just a few dimensionals at this point because I have all that greenery to tuck in. And if you don't mind the white border around the outside, it would be a lot easier to use the dye. Okay, so if the words are there, this can go here. Oh, and if ever you have to cut into an area, do you do this where you cut right through that? See right here I cut, because when I stick it down, it's going to go right back in place. No one knew. Same with this one right here. See how I cut right through there? Yeah. See if it'll pop down under here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This is going to cover up the stems. It's looking a little crooked after I go and smush it all down. Come on. Okay, so now here's this. The center point is going to be centered. Now, three. Goes right here. Right in the middle. Maybe that will help kind of center the flowers. Okay, so now this, oh, where's that one? That's the watercolor one. See how I did the watercolor wash? This one, oh, this one has the stamped and colored. Must be this one. Let's do that. Okay, so thanks so much. I use the same words. So on the inside, you know there's one, these words are really nice. Look how nice those words are, and they just tuck right into there. Yeah. But for today, how about, oh, you're a blessing. Ooh, it's big though. It's kind of pretty. Will it fit? It'll fit. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so that's in Memento Black. So if this goes right here, I think Memento is good because I have so much color going there. Let me test it. Lovely. I like how big it is too. First, when I saw how big, I thought it's not going to fit. Pretty. Okay, so this is going to go on with dimensional, and then I'm going to save some of the greenery for, put it at a little angle, some greenery to tuck in there. So for here, let's see what we have. There's one with the one leaf. Save some for the inside. This is a 2-leaf. Yeah, these little things. Those could be for inside. Oh, those are both single, single, double, 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 single. Okay. Switcheroo. And should I save one of each of those for inside? This one has 2. Oh yeah, there, yeah. See, to me that looks like antlers. Maybe because we've been seeing a lot of Bambis lately. Okay, that looks pretty. Okay. Let's get it stuck down. It's like, oh, what do I touch first? Okay, you all just think about gluing. We'll come back and smush them down. See what they can do on their own first. See, that one has antlers. Johnny always, as soon as it gets dark, he goes around the house and he closes all the windows or the shears, and he turns on the bed heaters. He does all this stuff. And if he had any idea, not that he thinks that I need to do the things he does, but it's just like an always thing. All the windows are still open. Bed heaters are not on. Yeah. Okay, this one flopping up, kind of driving me crazy. So it just is going to be stuck down. My glue keeps on gluing. Stop, stop, stop. Isn't that funny how that happens? Just because I've been gone for a week, it's like it's a kid having a little fit. Like it's mad. Okay, I think that's looking good. Okay, so for the inside, what do you think? You know, I think I'm leaning more toward the ones that are colored. But I do like this just a little bit new, a little bit different. Okay, where's that one? This one looks good. I really like that stamp. Oh, that looks good too. I like it all. That's probably why I've bought it all. have everything. Whew. The glue just about dripped onto the card. Okay, so if your glue does that, I'm going to show you how to tell it to stop it. Okay, so it's starting to drip. So if your glue does that, just open it up. Let that pressure be done. Okay, make sure it's clear. Okay, pressure is gone. So this isn't going to keep on creating drips. Now that we're almost done with the project, you know how that goes. Okay, so we have those, and now that one can go. See, I'm just keep thinking these are antlers. I think I need to look at some zinnias so I can see what they really look like. And I can appreciate these little things. Still kind of doing that. Maybe it's high pressure or low pressure. I think the clouds are coming in. Low pressure is coming in. Okay. I think that's it. There's no bling on here. There's no bow on here. Kind of scared to close it. Because, oh, I had to put more dimensionals. One dimensional just is not enough. How about 4 or 5? Okay, so that inside is good. Now, same with these, because I was skimpy on them so that we could be getting all decorated. So I'm going to fit. Yep. Zinnia. Online exclusives. They're fun. There's Magnolia Mood. This one. There's the Latte Love. One more. I probably should be using minis. Okay, so that is it. Here is today's project. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.